Mike Tyson, once known as the youngest heavyweight champion in history, was born in the tough streets of Brownsville, New York. His early years were far from easy, marked by poverty, loss, neglect, and bullying. Tyson's childhood shaped him in ways no child should have to endure, creating a person who was always on guard, emotionally scarred, and determined to survive. The fear and anger that were born from these experiences would later become defining characteristics in the boxing ring, where Tyson's fierce persona helped him rise to the top of his sport. But beneath the ferocity was a vulnerable child who longed for belonging and someone to believe in him. That belief came in the form of a mentor who would forever change the trajectory of his life. Healing and reinvention. Following Exodus's death, Tyson made a conscious effort to rebuild his life, focusing on healing and self-awareness. He began to engage in therapy, personal reflection, and recovery, working on establishing healthier relationships and breaking free from toxic influences. Over time, Tyson's public persona shifted. No longer the angry, violent boxer, he began to share his story with the world, showing a side of himself that was vulnerable, honest, and reflective. His one-man show, Undisputed Truth, became a platform where Tyson could narrate his life on his own terms, blending humor with raw honesty and insight. Tyson's journey of reinvention was not without its challenges, but it demonstrated his resilience and willingness to grow, transforming from the icon of violence to a man committed to self-improvement and healing. Confronting aging and physical limits. As Tyson continued his journey of personal growth, he also had to confront the physical realities of aging and the toll that boxing had taken on his body. Chronic pain, injuries, and the natural decline of his physical abilities posed new challenges. The stamina that once defined him in the ring was no longer guaranteed, and simple movements became a struggle. But Tyson approached these challenges with the same determination and discipline that had defined his career in boxing. He adapted his training routine, using movement and exercise as tools for both physical and emotional survival. Tyson's approach to aging was one of acceptance and persistence, recognizing his limitations while continuing to move forward. It was a reminder that true strength lies not in perfection, but in the ability to adapt and keep going. Public perception and legacy. Mike Tyson's story is a complex one, shaped by both his public persona and his private struggles. While the media often focused on his scandals, violence, and eccentricity, Tyson's private life revealed a man wrestling with deep trauma, loss, and grief. His willingness to be open about his struggles, whether with addiction, trauma, or the consequences of his actions, challenged the simplistic narratives people had about him. Tyson became a figure who demonstrated that even the most famous and seemingly invincible individuals are not immune to pain and suffering. Through his openness, Tyson showed that redemption, healing, and personal growth were possible, regardless of the mistakes and hardships that had come before. His legacy is not defined by the headlines, but by the strength he displayed in facing his past and continuing to move forward. Return to public life. In the late 2000s and early 2000s, Tyson re-entered the public sphere in new and meaningful ways. He took on business ventures, media appearances, and social projects that reflected his growth and transformation. Tyson's motivations had shifted from dominance and fame to purpose and healing. Boxing became less about winning and more about personal therapy, and his public engagements became platforms for sharing lessons learned from his tumultuous past. Fans saw a new Tyson, one who was vulnerable, reflective, and grounded in the lessons of his journey. His public life became a reflection of the man he had become, complex, human, and far from the mythic figure of his earlier years. Tyson's return to public life was not about reclaiming glory, but about sharing his story with honesty and integrity. The ongoing battle. Within, despite all the progress Tyson has made, his journey is ongoing. He continues to face challenges stemming from his past, trauma, grief, and the weight of public expectation. Tyson has spoken openly about the internal battles he faces daily, questioning his identity and dealing with fears of irrelevance. Yet, even in the face of these challenges, Tyson has shown remarkable resilience. His willingness to live authentically, to embrace vulnerability, and to confront his past head-on speaks to the courage that defines him. Tyson's journey is a reminder that true strength is not about perfection, but about the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. The man behind the myth, Mike Tyson's story is one of survival, resilience, and transformation. From a troubled child in Brownsville to a world champion boxer, Tyson's life has been marked by both triumph and tragedy. His journey has shown the world that even the strongest figures are vulnerable, and that public perception often misses the complexities of a person's true life. Today, Tyson is a man defined not by his past mistakes or his championship belts, but by his ongoing process of self-discovery, healing, and reinvention. His legacy is not just about the punches he threw in the ring, but about the courage he displayed in facing the battles within himself. Reflection and redemption. At 59, Mike Tyson stands as a testament to the power of redemption. His life, full of triumphs, failures, and personal growth, demonstrates that true greatness comes not from accolades, but from confronting one's demons and emerging stronger. Tyson's journey is a reminder that everyone, no matter how famous or powerful, carries their own struggles. His story is one of resilience, vulnerability, and the possibility of redemption, offering hope to anyone facing their own battles. Tyson's legacy is not just about the victories in the ring, but about the strength it takes to rebuild a life from the ground up and the power of self-compassion and personal growth, continuing the journey. Tyson continues to live with intention, balancing his public engagements with his ongoing process of healing. Every day, he makes the choice to confront his past, to continue learning, and to share his story with the world. His journey is far from over, and as he continues to navigate the complexities of aging, fame, and personal growth, Tyson remains a symbol of the enduring power of the human spirit. His life shows that survival, growth, and transformation are always possible, no matter the challenges faced. Tyson's ongoing journey serves as a powerful example of redemption and the strength that lies within us all. Legacy of a survivor. Mike Tyson's life story is ultimately one of survival, transformation, and redemption. From his struggles in the streets of Brownsville to his rise as a boxing legend and beyond, Tyson's journey reflects the complexities of the human experience. His legacy is defined not by the headlines or the controversies, but by his ability to overcome personal hardships and rebuild his life. Tyson's story teaches us that even the most difficult of journeys can lead to growth, redemption, and a deeper understanding of oneself. His legacy is a powerful reminder that strength is not just about physical power, but about the courage to face our own struggles and transform them into opportunities for growth.